Welcome to They Deep Dive. This is where we explore how even, well, the smallest bits of information can actually point us towards much larger understandings.
Hmm.
And today, we're doing something a bit different. Our source material is uh, unusually concise. It's really just a fragment.
Just a snippet, really.
Exactly. It's related to Densetsu, Mathilisharan Gupt.
Okay.
And the core information, the bit we're diving into, is simply this phrase. Hati heaven. Hakate hasi. Hapakate hase hase hahene hati.
Right.
That's literally it. Short, simple. On the surface, maybe not much to go on.
Well, it seems that way, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But I think you've really hit on something important there. It's so concise.
Yeah.
And in, today's world, we're just drowning in information, right? So knowing where to even start, that's half the battle.
Yeah.
This little phrase, precisely because it's so brief and so clear, it acts like a perfect signpost.
It's signpost. Okay.
Yeah. So our mission, let's say, for this duck dive is to see what that signpost really offers. How much value is packed into, 6 or 7 words?
Right. How it directs you efficiently.
Exactly. It's sort of a masterclass in finding what you need without the noise.
It's fascinating, actually.
It is. Okay, so let's try and unpack that a bit. We've all been there, right? You're staring at a search engine,
Oh, yeah.
typing in keywords, getting pages of just vague stuff.
Yeah.
How does seeing enu, in enu, help someone cut through that? What's the immediate value?
Well, the first thing, and it sounds obvious, but it confirms the existence of this person, Mathilisharan Gupt.
Okay, so it anchors the name.
It anchors the name, yes.
Yeah.
And it tells you he's notable enough for someone to have written a life introduction, a biography.
Right, a biography. That implies some level of significance, definitely. And for anyone listening who might not know, Mathilisharan Gupt is, well, he's considered a giant of modern Hindi poetry.
Mm-hmm.
Hugely influential in the 20th century in India.
Okay.
So just knowing a biography exists
Yeah.
tells you, okay, this isn't some obscure name. This is likely someone important, historically, culturally important.
And then there's the bialak part. That seems just as critical, maybe even more so.
Oh, absolutely critical. It's not just a biography exists somewhere.
Yeah.
It specifies the language. So if you want to learn about this key poet, you know exactly where to look. You need Hindi resources.
It's like you said, a signpost, but a really specific one, like aisle 7 Hindi literature section.
Precisely. It's like being handed that treasure map where X isn't just the island, it's the specific palm tree you need to dig under.
Yeah.
And if you think about the sort of the bigger picture of becoming well-informed,
Mm-hmm.
this little source gives you the basics, what exists and where to find it, linguistically speaking.
So it doesn't give you the answers.
No, not at all. But it gives you the perfect question to ask the library catalog or the search engine and the filter in Hindi.
It's like metadata for knowledge, as you put it earlier.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
Like the perfect label on a library shelf.
Hmm.
Doesn't tell you the story inside, but tells you what kind of story, what language, and exactly where it is.
Yeah.
Super efficient.
I know I've wasted so much time searching for things before. I remember looking for info on this minor historical figure once. Took ages, different languages, different search terms. Turns out there was a definitive biography, but I just didn't know the title or the main language it was in.
Right. And this phrase avoids all that frustration.
Completely bypasses it. Consonne, kansi kansalasin, it's like abisu. It happens gralponsen. Hamba the nacha. Done. You know what to look for. It really is a lesson in precision, isn't it?
It really is.
Yeah.
And it makes you wonder, doesn't it? How often do we miss these simple, direct pointers because we're so used to just, casting a wide net?
Yeah, hoping something useful floats by.
Right. When sometimes the most valuable piece of information is just knowing that a specific, high-quality source exists. Now, someone might argue, well, doesn't that limit you? Just focusing on one biography.
Potential.
But I actually argue the opposite. In today's world, with so much information, a clear starting point like this can actually enable deeper exploration. It gives you a solid foundation.
Okay, so it's not limiting, it's empowering.
I think so. Knowing where to start with someone like Gupt allows you then to confidently branch out. Look at his poems, his contemporaries, a whole literary scene. It stops you feeling overwhelmed at the start.
So for you, listening to this, wanting to be well-informed,
Right.
what's the takeaway here?
Well, I think it shows that sometimes the most valuable clue isn't the detailed answer itself. It's the precise signpost, the marker that points you straight to it, saves you time, saves you effort. And this tiny source is a perfect example of that. crystal clear.
So wrapping this up then, our deep dive, which started from this, well, incredibly brief source.
Just a phrase, yeah.
Yeah. It really showed how directly something so small can point to very specific, very useful information. The existence of Himer.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a vague hint, it's a direct instruction almost, a rote to understanding this major poet just by knowing that biography is there in Hindi.
Absolutely. I think the key nugget of knowledge from this source isn't about Gupt himself. It's about the information pathway.
Right.
It tells you what exists a biography and in what language, Hindi. That clarity itself is a valuable insight here. It's a tool for learning.
A roadmap, like you said.
Exactly. A roadmap to meaningful content about him.
So maybe a final thought for you to consider.
Okay.
How often is just knowing that a Gaka biography or maybe a specific type of documentary or study exists, how often is that the crucial first step?
Good question.
Think about other figures or maybe events or even scientific ideas. Could just knowing that a clear, documented explanation exists, maybe in a specific language or format, be the key that unlocks your exploration?
Yeah. That simple knowledge,
Uh-huh.
the story is documented here. It could open up whole areas you hadn't even considered diving into before, just because you now know where the door is.
That initial precise signpost.
Exactly. You can make all the difference.